Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. Almost went outside today. It's in the 60s, but this is one of those really strange days. It's close to 60, but a really strong wind out of the north, and actually feels a lot cooler than it is. And off and on sun, mostly cloudy. So started off a real sunny day. I thought I was going to be fortunate, and it's clouded up. It's one of those by the end of the weekend, we're going to be having highs in the 30s and more snow. So I wish spring would get here eventually, but I suppose it will, but probably go straight into summer. So I want to do a seasonal. I almost didn't do it, and I decided, yeah, I'm going to do it. It's a seasonal from Bell's. It's their Consecrator Doppelbock. One of my favorites of their seasonal beers, that's for sure. From the website, it says, reddish brown in color with a mild hop profile. Consecrator Doppelbock is a well-balanced, full-bodied lager with hints of caramel and molasses in its smooth, malty finish. As with our other lager brands, Consecrator undergoes a lengthy lagering period. Unlike the 6-week profile of the other two brands, Consecrator experiences a full 3 months in the fermenting vessel, giving it an exceptionally smooth character. In order to best preserve the flavor and shelf life of the beer, hold on. Sorry about that. My dog kind of got riled up about the neighbor's dogs. It said, in order to best preserve the flavor and shelf life of the beer, it is recommended that Bell's Consecrator Doppelbock be kept refrigerated. 8% ABV, shelf life 6 months. It's not one, despite the ABV and the fact that it's a dark beer, it's not one you're not gonna want to set it back for 2 or 3 years, I don't think. And it says dates available, brewed for a Fat Tuesday release. The history of Doppelbocks. This is the bread for monks. This is what they brewed during their fasting for Lent, and so a Fat Tuesday release would be perfect time. Let's get this 8%. Pretty high for, well, not pretty high, but high for a Doppelbock. Let's get it in the glass and see what we got. Little hiss, not a lot of smoke. Few glugs. Not much of a head there. And it's not going to last. It's a deep brown, amber red, red color. Moderate amount of carbonation streaming up. I can smell the maltiness from here. This is really malty for a lager, that's for sure. So let's get a nose of it. Yeah, it's got that sweet nose, hints of raisins, maltiness, maybe some herbal, earthy qualities. They do mention the hoppiness right in the beginning. Not a real super strong flavor. It's a little soft, but it's almost like a sour balsamic vinegar aroma in there. Like a roasted almond, some grains, some berry aromas, and you get that nice crisp lager yeast smell too. This is a really nice smelling Doppelbock. So let's get a taste. Oh yeah, it starts out with a really nice clean, fruity sweetness, berries, maybe the little raisins, some other dark fruits, a little bit of bitterness there right in the beginning, but it's pretty low. It dissipates pretty quickly. You get a pretty big malty sweetness. Comes next with some molasses and some more of those fruity overtones. Finish is slightly bitter, but yet it's sweet and kind of has a lingering floral and fruit presence. Really a light sweet malt in this. You're getting that kind of spicy lager yeast there, some caramel, maybe just a hint of some lemon zest, and the malt comes a little more intense towards the end and towards the finish, and silky smooth mouthfeel. It's well, it is a lager, but it is sort of unfortunately a bit on the thin side, but still not too bad. Moderate amount of carbonation, so it actually feels a little thicker than it is actually. So let me sit. I'm going to sit and let this warm up, and I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been half an hour or so. Just been lightly sipping on this. Getting back to March Madness, boy, I'll tell you, there's been some serious upsets so far in the tournament. I'm really kind of enjoying it. Duke went down. Ohio State went down. Ohio State being a Big Ten team, I always try to root for the Big Ten team, so I'm sort of disappointed about that, but hanging in there so far anyway for the rest of the Big Ten teams. So anyway, overall this is a nice, clean, drinkable Doppelbock. It's not one you're going to go to for a standard on Doppelbocks, that's for sure. It's a nice, fairly decent American interpretation of a Doppelbock, but it's not outstanding. It's not nearly as seriously, impressively malty as some of them, particularly the German versions, but it's solid anyway. It's nice, really nice malts, really nice sweetening flavors, molasses and toffee in particular. Fruit flavors are decent. Just a hint of that 8% now that it's warmed up, but still not bad. But it's a well-balanced, drinkable beer. Not outstanding, but I'd have it again. I'm probably gonna. I think I got one more bottle from the 6-pack I bought. I may buy another 6-pack and just sip on one occasionally. But I'm gonna give the Bell's 2014 version of their Consecrator Doppelbock, I want to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. It's definitely worth trying. Nice, easy, drinkable beer. You don't really, for the most part, get much note of that 8%. So, in that sense, it could be a dangerous beer. But 8.5 out of 10. So, till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.